Hey guys, it's the DJ. I wanted to give you guys an update on company called Chuck. We'll consider this a finance video. If you've been watching the channel, you know I had some issues with Chuck several weeks ago, and then it also had some issues with another company called PJ that I was going to transfer some money to, and talked to 3 new account agents at PJ, and they were unable to create an account for me because I had an old account from 1995 there, and gave me the runaround on that. But that's water over the dam. So I found another institution that will fit the bill for now, and we're in the process of moving some moolah to them. I did get a call from somebody at Chuck. I was surprised because if you go back to the video, I had the evening that the system was down for like 4.5 hours. They had a problem, just a problem. They wouldn't say what the problem was. They had a small problem that cut me off from my account for 4.5 hours on the day that the market was down 1,000 points, right? Really wanted to do some trades there. I did a couple of trades, lost a little bit of money because of that, but not a big amount. But anyway, I actually called their helpline after I talked to my advisor, and he wasn't really didn't have any information that he could give me other than it was just a problem. It was a problem. You got to accept the problem. To which I said, no, I want to know who the vendor is. That's the problem. What is the function that they're providing that forcing me not to be able to log into my system? I could see logging into your system and not being able to trade, but you still should be able to log into the system, right? So I'm kind of happy it all happened because it exposed the risk that I have, because I had a extreme amount of my wealth with this company, right? All eggs in one basket, pretty much all my eggs in one basket. I wish I had some eggs. I don't have any eggs here. Eggs, did I tell you? Eggs are expensive now. Aldi's right now, it used to be like $2.50 a dozen. Now Aldi's is $3.77. I was there yesterday. So putting all your eggs in one basket's getting expensive. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is I decided I need to spread out that extreme wealth, which I'm in the process of doing with another institution, and they seem to be happy that I'm doing it. I would too. If somebody wants to bring their business to my company and deposit a bunch of money, I would be more than happy. So, had a long talk with my advisor, and I'm going to keep some money at Chuck because I've been there like 25 years. They're a good company, but they've got some issues. They got some growing pains going on that are becoming clearly evident. And like any organization, they give you the runaround a little bit. And I guess I was just a little pissed off that they couldn't answer my questions. And on top of it, gross. What were we talking about? Gross. What kind of gross? Anyway, I had called their 800 number that night too and told the college kid that was answering the phone line that I wanted to know who the vendor was and what caused the problem and how it was not going to happen again. And I told him I'd give him 48 hours to return my call with that information because he said he didn't have it. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You don't have the information, that's fine. You can read the press release to me again, which was very vague and non-committal and just kind of said we had a problem. And I said, well, that's not good enough for me. I want to know this information. And if I don't get this information, I'll be moving a good portion of my money somewhere else. And I made sure that he saw what the amount of that money was. I said, look at your screen there. Look at your screen there. And multiply it by 2 because I've got my wife's money there too. And she may want to be moving some of her money also, given what's transpired here and not being able to access my money. And yeah, everyone's calling me now. Everyone's calling me now. So we'll let that go. We'll let that go. So anyway, I give Chuck some credit. They did when they found out that I was in the process of moving my money. They quickly called me and wanted to know what the problem. What's the problem? What's the problem? Oh, that's the problem. You guys don't know what the problem is. That's part of the problem. Anyway, had a nice conversation. It's nothing personal with my financial consultant, who was pretty much nothing more than a babysitter because we weren't paying him anything directly to provide suggestions or wealth management. We're just kind of a self-directed account. So had an hour-long talk to him, explained to him that you know, things like this happen when people don't care. That's kind of that's the mantra for today. I've been noticing in a lot of companies, whether it's a small restaurant, whether it's a bank, whether it's a large bank like PJ, people just don't care anymore. Customer service is thrown out the window. And people like me aren't going to take that as an answer or as being acceptable. So there you go. There you go. So right now, like I said, I really didn't expect Chuck to call.